The basics of inflation. From the price of used cars to the price of homes and beyond, inflation has always been a major factor for consumers and investors. So, what are the most important factors contributing to inflation, and how do we calculate it? The rise in prices of products and services over a period of time is referred to as inflation. You lose purchasing power as a result of inflation, which means that today's dollar is worth less in the future. Simply put, there is too much money chasing too little products and services. The following are some of the primary reasons for price increases. 1. Demand pull inflation. This happens when there are more people who want certain goods and services than the economy can provide. Tickets to a play or sporting events are a good example of this in real life. Because there are a limited number of seats, the price of tickets might increase if demand exceeds capacity. 2. Cost push inflation. When the cost of labor and raw materials rises, prices rise accordingly. Consumers are typically hit with higher prices as a result of these charges. Lumber for houses would be an illustration of this. A 400% increase in the cost of lumber in 2021 had an effect on housing costs. 3. Increased money supply. Cash, coins, and bank account balances all fall under the umbrella of total money in circulation or supply. There will be too many dollars chasing too few goods if the money supply expands more quickly than the rate of production. Devaluation. This is a depreciation in the value of a nation's currency. It lowers the price of exports from a nation. As a result, foreign countries purchase more of the undervalued items. Devaluation also raises the price of imported goods, which encourages people to purchase homegrown goods rather than imports. 5. Rising wages. It is precisely how it sounds. A rise in the amount paid to employees. Businesses will have to pass on the cost of higher salaries to their customers, or accept lower profit margins if wages grow significantly. Inflation could be reduced if earnings rise, especially if inflation is rising faster than, or at the same rate as salaries. 6. Policies and regulations. Additionally, certain policies may cause cost-push inflation or demand-pull inflation. Demand may rise when the government provides tax breaks for particular goods. Costs could increase if supply is less than demand. When things are going according to plan, inflation should be around 2% per year. It's a common occurrence in the modern economy. In other words, unless you're earning an interest rate higher than or equal to the rate of inflation, your money loses value every year. If you're an entrepreneur, consider raising your prices incrementally. Putting your money to work for you in the form of investments can be a smart way to combat the effects of inflation.